Leroy, it's green flag activity, you heard me?
You heard me?
Yeah, I'm from the boot, you heard me? My name's Trey on Leroy. You heard me? Yeah.
It's great like this.
It's a problem? It's a problem? No. It's a problem? Hey, let's go for it. Hey, they got me up, you heard me? Oh, Leroy, green flag, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Where you going? Like, yeah, what up?
Say, bro, let me tell y'all something. Some of y'all are young, dumb, and stupid, bro. I'm gonna keep it real with y'all. This is a dangerous game you are playing with. It don't matter the race of the person who was in those cars. It don't matter what city they in. It don't matter what city that you go to. There's an individual in every city, in every town, who will put you down if you attempt to do what this guy just did. You are literally playing with fire. I'm really speaking to the younger men who watch my channel, because I hope that if you're my age or anywhere close to my age, you're still not clout chasing and doing things like this that could put yourself in bodily harm. In my city where I live, you would definitely get your head knocked off, and I don't think you would be able to do this more than a few times before you run into the right person. And it goes for all other cities too: Atlanta, Houston, Baltimore, Detroit, you name it. You go to the right place at the right time, bro, somebody gonna knock your head off, bro. They're gonna bust your head open to the white meat. You get what I'm saying? They're gonna be doing fish fries for you, man, trying to bury you. You get what I'm saying? Because listen, I can already tell your mom ain't got no money to bury your little crazy self. I already know she don't. You gonna be on the shirt, boy. Somebody gonna put you in a pack, like the young boys say, right? Somebody is gonna put you in a pack. He representing the boot down bad right now. We don't rock like that out here, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of us ain't even looking for problems, but we'll address it if one arises. You see what I'm saying? We'll address it, but dog, this right here, looking for problems, looking for issues, doing stupid stuff like this not a good look, man. And somebody said these are paid actors. Okay. Paid actors? What? Are you that stupid? I saw real dents being put in those vehicles. Ain't no paid actors, man. You get what I'm saying? Bro, stop the dumb stuff, man. For real. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to any one of y'all. Somebody gonna hurt you if you do something like this, though.
Story time about how I flew out and literally went back home less than 24 hours later.
All right.
So this guy that I've known on Instagram for probably like a year and a half, maybe 2 years, don't really remember. Like, he's been telling me to go visit him, right? And he was like, I'll get your ticket to Pittsburgh or Chicago, wherever I am at the moment. Just let me know.
Okay.
I'm the biggest bullshitter ever. So like, I'll tell you like, yeah, let's hang out, and I will never hang out with you. Or I'll be like, yeah, let's go do this, and I will never see you. But this weekend, I actually was free, and he was like, just come to Pittsburgh this weekend. And I was like, you know what? Okay. So he had literally called me the day before, and he was in Atlanta. And he was like, oh, it's okay. Like, I'm flying you back home tomorrow. I got you. I'm going to pick you up at the airport. Like, we're good. For context, I showed him the flight. He told me, yeah, it's good. He sent me the money for the flight. So he knew what time I was landing. Keep that in mind. Anyways, I had worked all day that day. Literally got off work, came home, got my suitcase, and went straight to the freaking airport. Mind you, my flight didn't land till midnight, which he knew. He knew this. So I told him, like, we're about to land, and he was like, okay, cool. Gee, something happened on the plane, though, and, like, the paramedics had to come onto the plane, so, like, we had to wait 30 minutes, but I told him that. And he was like, gee, like, you're taking forever. I'm literally finna get you an Uber. I'm a girl. I've never been to Pittsburgh before, and then you're gonna have me Uber, and you live 30 minutes from the fucking airport?
It's simple. He don't like you.
And I was like, bro, like, literally, I'm about to get off the plane, and I need to go get my bag. And he was like, what? You checked the bag? And he was like, bro, like, are you for real? So literally I get my bag, and I told him, like, I already got my bag. And he was like, oh, I'll be there in like 5-10 minutes. But it's like, you just had an attitude, but you weren't even at the fucking airport yet. So So I get in the car, and like, mind you, I hadn't ate all day, which I guess is my fault. But like most people, if I pick somebody up, I'd be like, are you hungry? Like, do you want something to eat? No. He goes straight to his house, and then I was like, okay, well, I have to take a shower. And I literally try to shower. The water is cold. And
Send this to someone who needs it. Hold this L.
I was like, I don't know if I'm just dumb or like, and he's like, you don't know how to work shower? And I'm like, I do. And then he's like, oh, I don't know why my water isn't getting hot. His house was also a mess. He was like, oh, my maid didn't come today because of her baby or something. Okay. He had training that morning at like 7 o'clock in the morning. I woke up at 10. He still wasn't there. And I was like, bro, like, where are you? He was like, I won't be back home till 3ish. So I called my roommate and I was like, should I just go home? And she was like, dude, fuck it. Mind you, I was hungry and there was no food in his house. So I literally got an Uber, and it was like 30 minutes from the fucking airport, but I was like, I don't even give a fuck at this point. I got an Uber. Before I even got out of his house, I blocked him on everything, and I went to the airport and literally just went back home. And then I saw that he texted me on TikTok, and I blocked him on there too. But yeah, y'all, like, I don't know, was I in the wrong for this? I don't think I was.
All right, fellas, let me tell y'all something. First of all, before I even unpack this video, what I want y'all to know is this, especially the young guys. You do not want a female, or anyone at that matter, who you barely know, having access to your home while you're not there. It makes no sense. You're setting yourself up for failure. They could go through your mail. They can go through your credit card statements. They can gather information about you that they could use to your detriment. They could use to do any scamming type activity, all kind of stuff. And honestly, you really don't want a woman that you're not really all that familiar with in your home, just because it's just, it's not safe. Let's be real, bro. Women are crazy these days. People are crazy these days. All right, fellas, this is a simple case of her playing with a whole lot of dudes in the past, and she just getting a dose of her own medicine. It ain't no fun when the rabbit got the gun. That's what the old people say, right? You did this to a lot of men, and it finally happened to you, and you don't like it. It is what it is. It's the sense of entitlement, right? She feels entitled to this. First of all, let's be real. Everything that I gather from this video, he's a football player. That's what I heard. So what I gather from this video is that, listen, you're a dime a dozen in his mind. He's an athlete, professional athlete. The women that he has access to puts him in the mindset of you're expendable, right? It is what it is. He has a lot of pretty women that probably look better than you as his first option, as his first choice. He could play with you and toy around with you all he wants because he can replace you easily, right? You're not high value in his eyes. This dude cared absolutely nothing about you. And it shows. He didn't care that the water was cold. He didn't care that you had to take a Uber 30 minutes from where he is to where you were. He didn't care about you not one bit, right? He's a professional athlete. This is how those guys move around. And let's be real. All he wanted to do was clap your cheeks. And once he clapped your cheeks, it was never going to go past that anyway. That's the cold, honest truth.
I cannot take that. I can't take no more. I can't take no more. Man, I'm sick of these hoes. I'm so sick of these hoes. I can't take no more. I can't be a hero. I can't say these hoes. Real player like D-Rose. This bitch crazy, here we go. Blowing up my phone. Burned up all my clothes. Man, I'm sick of these hoes. I can't take no more. I can't take that. We go way back. Like a 8-track. I'm fresh like Ajax. And that's straight facts. Get your cake waxed. Make my little hoe come and slide it like a Amex. This bitch crazy went through my phone. She swear to God I'm doing wrong. I told the bitch just